Hello there, welcome to this TradingView tutorial. I'll teach you everything you need to know to get started with TradingView. If you're brand new to the software, this course is ideal for you. Perhaps you have some experience with TradingView already. Perhaps you are self-taught. If that is the case, then this course is still for you because there's probably gaps in your knowledge, even basic things that you've missed. And I'll cover those things and fill in those gaps throughout these videos. This course is entirely for free. I've been using TradingView for a number of years. It's very reliable software and it has become a huge resource to me as a trader. I really rely on it and I'd be lost without it. It is fantastic software. I am a TradingView convert. So this is TradingView. This is their homepage on their browser-based, their web-based platform. You can download TradingView as an app on your phone or tablet, but this is the version which I prefer, the web-based, browser-based platform. It works extremely well, and it's this version which I'll be using throughout this tutorial, throughout all videos in this course. Now, TradingView isn't just a charting platform. It is more than that. If I go to products at the top here, if I was to click on super charts, I'll be taken to the charting platform side of the software, which is the main feature of the software, and I'll be clicking on that in a moment. But there's lots of other tools, products that the software offers. There's a community where you can share trading ideas, share indicators, things like that. You can access lots of information about financial markets. You can open an account with a broker and trade on TradingView. So TradingView isn't just software for charting, it's also a trading platform if you want it to be. And there's other features too. Now this course, this tutorial, will be teaching you all the basics of the charts and how to use a broker if you want to on TradingView. But really this course is all about the charting aspect of TradingView. All these other things will be covered in a later course, and if you finish this course there'll be links to future courses. So if you do want to learn more about the community and brokers and other aspects of TradingView, there will be videos about these things later on. But let's jump right in by clicking on products and going to super charts. And if I click on super charts, then I'll be taken to the charting platform. And if you've clicked on it, it should look something like this. This is TradingView. You may have a box to the right appear like this. It might be that your default looks more like this. Now at some point I'm going to have a box appear that's going to say I need to sign up for an account to continue. And you'll see that appear at some point in this video. To open a basic account, it's for free. But you're limited with regard to time to how much you can do on TradingView before TradingView wants you to open that free basic account. Now there's a link below in the description to open a free basic account. There's also a link on my website, but we'll see how far we get into this video before it asks us to open that free account. Now TradingView is laid out as follows. So on the top ribbon here, this top box, so all the features along the top here, this top ribbon. This is where we can search for financial products and financial assets. If I want to bring up Tesla shares, then I use the search box up here. If I want to see Euro, US dollar, I use the search box up here. And I'll be going through this in more detail as these videos go on. Also at the top here, we can change time frame. We can change how price is displayed, such as Renko charts, line charts, area charts, candlestick charts. We can add indicators, we can also add alerts, and there are some other features at the top ribbon here which will be covered later on. To the right is our watch lists and our alerts, and if I click at the top right here, I can actually make this watch list disappear for now. So the right sidebar is all about watch lists and alerts and some other features too. Down the bottom here, this bottom ribbon, this is all about time intervals and trading. So if you have a brokerage account linked to TradingView, down the bottom here is where you'll access your trades and things like that. And then to the left, this is all of our drawing tools. Obviously in the center here, this is our chart, our price chart. So we have the top ribbon, the right sidebar, the bottom ribbon, and the left sidebar. If I go to the chart, I can click and drag to move the chart from left to right. If I don't want to click and drag, I can use the cursor keys on my keypad to move left and right. So let's cover some real basics. Let's go back to this search bar up here. Let's say I want to look up Euro US dollar. All I need to do is click on the search bar, type in Euro US dollar, and choose the relevant Euro US dollar that I want to see. And this is usually based by broker. When it comes to Forex, you don't need an account with any of these brokers to see the relevant chart. Let's say we want to see Tesla shares. Once again, we click on the search bar, type in Tesla, click on Tesla, and Tesla will appear. So it's this search bar at the top left where we can change financial product. If we wish to change the time frame, then we use this next box along. If I click on this W, you can see I can choose from ticks, seconds, minutes, hours, and then days. I can even display price as ranges. So if I want a 1 hour chart of Tesla, this is the box I was referring to. So at this point, I need to join for free to continue. And I'll do that before the next video. But for now, let's just refresh the page like so, and we can continue. So I could go to, say, the 1 hour chart of Tesla, or I could go to pound, Australian dollar, and look at the daily chart. Another way to change the time frame is, if you're hovering over the chart, is just to type in the numbers that you want, but it's based in minutes. So if I want a 60-minute chart, I just type in 60, press enter, and it creates a 1 hour chart, a 60-minute chart for me. If I want 30-minute, I can just type in 30, press enter. I have a 30-minute chart. Next up, I can change how the price format by using the options here, and there's lots of different options, Renko, Heikinashi, and things like that. I prefer candles, so let's go back to candles. To zoom in and zoom out, you have a few options. If you have a wheel on your mouse, you can just use the mouse to zoom in and zoom out. If you want to zoom in and zoom out to a particular area, if you hold Control or the equivalent on your Mac and then use the mouse, you can see it will zoom in and zoom out, Control, to the area you want. If you don't have a wheel on your mouse, or you want an alternative, then you can go to the Y-axis or the X-axis and just click and drag. As you can see here, I'm zooming in and out based on the X and Y axis. Your fourth option is to use the zoom tool, which is to the left here. So if I click on zoom in and I select the area by clicking and dragging, it will zoom into the area that I've chosen. I can then zoom back out to my default. So if I want to zoom in on this most recent price action, I can use the zoom in tool like this, and it takes me to it, and I can zoom out again. To change the colors of the chart, if you right click on the chart, go to settings, you can click on symbol and change colors of candles. On canvas, you can change other colors, such as the background. If you want a black chart, say, you can see now it's black. If you want the crosshair to be white, it will now show as white. Going back to symbol, if you don't want red candles that are bearish, but you want them to be blue, that is now done. So you can go around and you can change this as you like, click OK, and the color scheme is saved. To save this layout, to save this color scheme moving forward, there is a save button to the top right. Charts will save automatically, periodically, but it's always good to just click save to save the chart. It won't let me save because I haven't opened that free account yet. So if this is you, use the link in the description below to open the free account. So this is the most basics of TradingView, the layout and how to customize charts. In the next video, I will start going through the drawings with you. In future videos, we'll go through indicators, adding indicators, managing indicators, creating watch lists, managing watch lists, how to trade on TradingView, and then some advanced features of the product. If this has been helpful so far, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment in the section below. If you have any questions so far, leave them in the section below too, and I'll do my best to help you. I'll speak to you in the next video.